Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So as you can see, today we have a little haul from our favorite gel polish brand on Amazon. Yes, I have 5 collections here from Double Rhythm, and I have not opened any of these and taken a look at them just yet. They're still in their plastic. So I'm going to go ahead and get the plastic cut off of them and set them off to the side, and then we will go through them. But I'll just kind of go through the sets that we have here. First, we have the cheese yogurt gel, and this one it's a very comical name. I know when we all first saw this on Nails by Miss T, when she did this video, the cheese yogurt, she was laughing at the name, and it is kind of a weird name. It was probably badly translated in some way, shape, or form. So we're just going to call it the yogurt gel collection because that's kind of gross. But then we have the disco glitter gel, and I think these are like flash glitters, but I'm not sure. I was kind of trying to look at the listing to see what they look like, but it was glitter, so I was like, ooh, glitter, I'm getting it. And then the glitter sequin gel, this is also easily influenced by Miss T. The glitter sequin gel is chunky glitters, and I'm excited about those. And then I went ahead and picked up the mirror glass, which is like the jelly polishes, and the candy pudding, which is like the milky ones. And I think they have another one of these that is sweet pudding or something. I don't remember what the name of it is, but I had both of them in my cart, and then I decided to just get this one. I don't think the other one had a purple, or the purple was kind of more of a pinky purple, so I don't know. I think I just decided on that one. But we're going to go ahead and take a look at these 5 collections today. And yeah, so hold tight. I'm going to get all of the plastic off and get them set off to the side, and then I'll bring them back in and we'll show them like each collection one by one. Okay, so I think I'm going to go ahead and start out with the ones that aren't glitter, and then we'll get into the glittery ones. So starting off, we've got the candy pudding collection. And they all come with, at least the bigger sets, all come with the color card. So they're already swatched. And there is that one. Oh, there it is. It's like the little piece is missing. So this is the little holder for the color card, and the little screw was missing. So I heard it rattling around in there. But here are the bottles. So we have like the pink, the purple, the bluey, green, yellow, and blue. They are 15 milliliter bottles. They all come with a color card. So this is the candy pudding, and I'm going to go ahead and cut this plastic off. So we can take a look a little closer up without so much glare. So there we have, and these are like a milky jelly. So we've got the pink, the purple, the kind of bluey purple, green, a yellow, and a blue. So these are very pretty, very pastel, summery or springy, summery colors. And then they also have a matted here. So we've got a shiny and a matte, so you can kind of see what they look like. Matte, real close up, extreme close up. So yeah, that's the Double Rhythm candy pudding collection. And with the little holder, you just want to put that little screw in the front, and then you just screw the back on it. If you use the right side of it to screw it on there, just screws in, and then you have your little stand, and it will stand up on your table, and you can display it. So super cute. I love that these come with that, because I do not want to swatch all of these, and I'm not going to physically swatch them on swatch sticks, because we can see from the swatch card what it's going to look like. So I'm just going to open up a couple of these to kind of compare. So this one is the A1603, and it is the pink. So yeah, it's a nice, like, syrupy pink. Now you could do like one coat for a very sheer look, or you could do a couple of coats. 2 to 3 coats would probably give you like the full opacity. So next up, A1604. And this is the very pretty milky purple. Super pretty. And I'm not going to go through all of these because I've got 4 more sets to go through. We'll just pop out a couple of them. Oh, this last one is A1607. And it is a nice milky jelly blue. So I thought these were so super pretty. I don't normally gravitate towards other brands' cream shades because I'm kind of a Madam Glam girl when it comes to the basics, as well as cat eye and glitters and everything else. I want it all, but I look for special finishes and stuff like that in other brands. So I kind of like didn't pick any of these up for a while until I kept seeing them pop up on other people's videos. So y'all all influenced me to go ahead and jump on it and get these because I think they looked so pretty in everybody else's videos. So I just went for it and I did it. So yeah, so that's that one. And I'll go ahead and get that moved out of the way. I'm gonna try not to drop these all over the place. But I'm probably gonna end up making a pretty big mess. But so we have, next up we have the mirror glass, and this one is going to be like the jelly, like straight up jelly. So we'll get that out of the way. Pull this, and again, they all come with this little pamphlet. This is like your typical instructions on how to apply and remove gel polish. Again, we have our little holder for our color card, and I'm going to go ahead and cut off the plastic before I show you because it just looks better that way. Okay, so this is our mirror glass. So again, they have these ones matte and shiny. So we have, they're not in correct rainbow order, and that's kind of messing with my OCD a little bit because I'm always rainbow order, but it does look pretty. It's a pretty display. But I kind of, I don't know, I geek out a little bit about it not being in rainbow order. But we do have the like red, orange, yellow, like we'll go red, yellow, green, blue, purple, and then we've got the pink coming in the end there. But super pretty, very glassy. I'm assuming that this is one coat, but it could be 2 coats. So we'll just grab, I think this one is the red. Yeah, would be the red one, A1612. Okay, that's like a very deep cherry red. Very pretty. I don't think my lighting is really doing it any justice, but it is very syrupy. On the neck of the bottle, you can kind of see. Love that syrup gel feel. And let's open green or yellow. Let's do the yellow just because I want to see what that looks like. That one is the first one here, A1610. Pretty. You can see it looks a little darker on the neck of the brush. It's a little darker, but like with one coat, you're gonna have that like yellowy amber color is gonna come through. So super pretty. I gotta look at the purple, although the purple is probably not gonna look the best on camera. But here is A1613. Get it to focus. Yeah, see on camera it's just looking like really dark, but it is a beautiful purple. Very syrupy, and just what as it calls for, mirror glass. So it's going to be transparent color. You're still going to be able to see through it. But it is in the deeper variety of purple. So that is the mirror glass collection. And again, they have it shiny and they have it matte. And again, we'll get our little stand. And we just put it on there. And then it is ready to display. Ready for my clients to come in and look and go, ooh, you didn't have that the last time I was here. I want that. Very pretty. We'll move that off to the side with his friends. Okay, so let's do, I kind of want to do, okay, we'll do this one next because it's kind of like the creamy glitter. So we have our cheese yogurt gel, and this one I'm assuming was just translated badly. Oh, this one is kind of beat up. Oh no. Okay, well all the pieces are there. We've got our little holder, but it looks like our carton got kind of chewed up a little bit. But it looks like everything inside is okay, so that's good. Good, good, good. Okay, so here we have our little color card for the cheese yogurt gel, and I believe, yes, so these have little, like, little protectors on top of that mirror, like, edge. Look how shiny that is. I have, like, 2 other ones that have this same color card. Most of them are, like, this shape, but this one, and I've got 2 other ones that have the rectangle card, and they all have that like mirror edge, and I didn't realize it until like the second one, but it had this film around it. That looks prettier on display. But yeah, so these ones, and I'll just kind of like zoom into these guys here so you can see an extreme close-up. These ones are like speckly, but colorful speckly. So we've got all the different, and they're like very little speckles, like they're not the huge chunky speckles. So you're gonna get a little bit more like of that color payoff. But they all look like they're in somewhat of a milky white base. And then they did the little candy swatches. Those are so cute. So let's take a look at a couple of these. I kind of want to see this one, which I think is the purple one. Yep. We have our purple one, and like I said, the bottles are okay. Like everything in the bottle is okay. It just looks like that the inside container got sent through the ringer. But we have B1180, and I don't think they don't have names. They just have numbers. Oh yeah, that's super pretty. We can get it to focus. Did I zoom in? I didn't zoom in, you guys. That's probably what is making my life difficult. There we go. Okay. So pretty. I like these alternative finishes too. Like, again, I saw this one when Miss T did her, it was either the unboxing or the swatching. And I was like, you know what? Those are super cute. And they do have like kind of almost neon speckles in them. At least this one does. I see a little bit of like neon green and some pink. But they're like an alternative finish. So they're not just a plain cream. They're not just a plain glitter, you know, got a little something extra. So I was like, you know what? I'm doing it. I'm just doing it. I'm just gonna do it. I want to see this one too. The orange one. B1177. Oh yeah, that's pretty. That would be good, like a little Halloween look. the orange. It's got like orange and blue, maybe some black, a little bit of green maybe, or yellow in there. But these are super pretty. Like, I don't know how, other than, you know, the alternative finish to like a glitter. These would make really pretty backgrounds for nail art. You could do some really pretty, like, abstract-y stuff on top of this. Some foliage on top of this. It would look really pretty. Let me take a look. 7.6, that's this one. It's like, it's in a green bottle, but it's not green. I would think that one would be more green, but let's take a look. Ooh, this is pretty. This one's got like some purple in it. Let me not make a mess today. So that's got like some purple gray. This is kind of like Halloween-ish as well, because it's got purple, green, and some orange in there. Might be some black ones. That's really pretty. Very different. Very different. Not your typical pretty. It is the funky pretty. Okay, so let's get our little stand put together. And that is ready to be displayed for my clients to ooh and ah over. And yeah, it survived, but it looked like it went through it. Make sure I don't have any bits and pieces on my desk. Okay, so next up I'm going to go ahead and do the Disco Glitter Gel collection. And this is the one that I wasn't sure what it was going to look like, just because, like, on the website it kind of maybe looked like it was a flash glitter. So we'll have to give it a look and see what it looks like. This has, what is this? Well, that's interesting. This has a safety data sheet in it. And that's very interesting. So it does have these are not HEMA-free. It does have hydroxymethyl methacrylate. So these are not HEMA-free, but they do include the safety data sheet. That's interesting. That's the first one of these that has had that. That's very interesting. They're being transparent about it, so that's nice. I personally do not have any issues with HEMA. I never have, but I know some people have developed allergies, so it's kind of good to be HEMA-free in this day and age. But yeah. So these definitely look, let me grab my phone here. These definitely look like they are flash glitters. So let me pull up my flashlight. And let's take a look. Let me get this in focus. Let's take a look at the flash. Oh yeah, we got some twinkle going on there. It is sparklier in person than it's showing up on camera. I hope you guys can see that. Super pretty. Love me some glitter. Oh yeah, you can kind of see if I move the light. You can see it kind of flickering. Super pretty. Let me stick my phone back up there. Okay, so these are more like nude to pink range. But super pretty. I have a bunch of nail ladies who would love these colors. And they're subtle, but they're still sparkly. So they're gonna give you, they're gonna pack some punch with the glitter. So let's get our little color card put together here so we can set it up. But there's that. So let's take a look at a couple of those. Let's see. I want to look at the one that's kind of purpley. So B1174. That's pretty. Definitely giving the flash glitter vibes. Definitely, definitely. So it looks a little darker in the bottle. I'm assuming this is one coat on the swatch because it looks a little lighter. This one looks really pretty too. This is like a nude, like the nudie one here. B1171. I'm not sure if any of these are available individually, but if you go to Amazon and just type in Double Rhythm, it gives you pretty much anything and everything that they do have. There's that one, super pretty, like almost like a tanny beige with that flash glitter going on. All right, let's do one more, one of the pinks. Let's do this one. It's the bright pink. B1173. Oh, that's pretty. So pretty. Very flashy. Loving it, loving it. Alright, so that was the Disco Glitter Gel. And once again, there is the color card. Disco Glitter Gel. And we will move that one out of the way. And then last but not least, we have our Glitter Sequin Gel. Now this is the one Miss T told me that I had to get. She said, if you don't have this one, get this one. They are beautiful. I love the box. I love the swirliness of all the glitter on the box. That's super pretty. Super pretty. So let's give this a little look-see. I'm probably going to have an avalanche of boxes fall. Oh, this one also comes with the safety data sheet. So maybe they're including that in all of their polishes now. But yeah, so kind of nice to have on hand. Okay, so this one, these are all, they all look like they're in the same color bottle. So that's interesting. But we have, let me cut the plastic off of this guy. And let's take a look. Wow. Look at that. It's kind of crooked. Can I? Oh, I can straighten him up a little bit. Look how pretty. So it looks like, okay, so it looks like there is a gold that's like super chunky with some fine and some micro glitter. We have a, what appears to be a silver holographic with some chunky, some fine, and probably some super fine. And then we have just a straight up silver. It looks like it has like medium and fine glitter. So more of like maybe a topper situation. This one here is like a kaleidoscope. It is kind of like a gold hollow with pink, maybe like a purpley pink. And then we have the pink holographic. These two both have like the kind of like medium, fine, and super fine glitters. And then we have this bluey purple that is the holographic with the like medium. Oh, it looks like it's maybe got some large glitters in there too. So maybe large, medium, and fine. glitters in there. So let's open a couple of these and give them a look-see. Let me get my little stand together so I don't forget. So there we go. That is all ready to be looked at by my clients. Okay, so we're going to do this B1056. This is that blue one, or like, I guess, purpley blue. Ooh, this is pretty. That is pretty jam-packed with glitter too. Super pretty. I know I'm just gonna keep saying super pretty. I need to come up with a different word. Leave me some suggestions in the comments below. Other than super pretty, how do you want me to describe these? Beautiful, marvelous. Okay, so let's do, you know what? Yeah, I want to do the pink one too. B1008 is this one. Ooh, yeah, it's like totally jam-packed with glitter. Nope, I've got a little long bristle sticking out there. If you can see him sticking out there at the end of the brush, I'll trim him off. But yeah, that is super pink, holographic. You know, when it's out of focus, you can see all that twinkling. So pretty. So pretty. Super jam-packed. Loving it. I want to look at this one because this is the like kaleidoscope one. B1054. 054. Ooh. Yes. I like it a lot. It is very gold holographic. We've got some pink, like a pinky purple. Might be a little bit of silver in there, but it's super jam-packed. Again, out of focus, it looks super sparkly. And then in focus, you get to see a little bit more of those glitters, still super sparkly. Very beautiful. Very beautiful. Okay, so now I want to see how this one, the silver, looks like just the silver. B1017. 1017. Okay, so this one definitely looks a little bit more sparse because you can see the brush. But it looks like it's definitely in a clear base. And it looks like it just has, you know, those chunky silver glitters in there. So very pretty. This would be a very pretty topper. I mean, obviously you'd still need a top coat, but a good glitter topper over a dark color for like holiday season. Super pretty. And then this one is the other silver, so this one is like the silver holographic, and it's probably going to be the one that's more jam-packed. This one is definitely, like, you can see it's coated the whole entire brush and stem. It's not, you can't see any of the bristles or anything through it. So this is definitely full coverage. And you'll still have to kind of manipulate them around a little bit just because the glitters, it's like the nature of the glitters to get them where you want them. But then you just go in with an extra coat of top coat if there's any little lumps or bumps. You just smooth it out. And then I guess while we're doing it, we're just going to open this last one too because these are all so different. B1166 is that one. These don't have any like numerical order. That's really weird. Oh yeah, that's totally Christmas in a bottle. Gold. Totally. But yeah, it's got like the chunky, like the big chunky glitters. It's got the medium glitters. It's got probably some fine and some super fine in there. It is jam-packed. Super pretty. Very happy to have these in my collection. And oh, I'm trying to get that one piece of glitter off of it. There we go. And yeah, so again, that was the glitter sequin gel. So yes, I'm definitely happy to have this one in my collection. Thank you to Miss T for convincing me to get it after getting it and swatching it and telling everybody to get it. We listened, we got it, and we love it. But yeah, these aren't in any like numerical order. This is 1166, 1014, 1017, 1054, 1008. They're not in any kind of numerical order. Like these ones are 1170, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, so that makes sense. These ones 76, 77, 78, 9, 80, 81, 610, 611, 612, 13, 14, 15, and 603, 604, 605, 606, 1299, and 1607. So that's weird. That's not in numerical order either. So that's strange. But oh well. It is what it is. So yeah, that's my little, I don't know, I probably shouldn't have put these together. I could have laid them down where you guys could still see them a little bit. Maybe we'll do it like that. Bring them back out. There we go. Yeah, you can see them all. So those are the 5 non-cat eye polishes that I got from AliExpress. No, not AliExpress. From Amazon. These are available on Amazon. Like I said, just go and type in double rhythm and it will pretty much give you anything and everything that they have available. They do have some polishes that are available in singles, as well as some polish sets in smaller bottles. I think they're like 7.5 milliliters. These ones, all of these collections are 15 milliliter bottles, so they're like the full size, normal size 15 milliliter. But they do have some that are available in the smaller sets. As far as I know, most of these are only available in the US, with I think a very small selection that's available to the UK and other countries. But who knows, it might be slowly working its way toward other countries. And yeah, that's all I got for this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, leave me some comments, make sure you're subscribed, all of the things, turn on your notifications so that you know the next time I post. So yeah, have an amazing day, and I hope to see you in my next video.